Now, from across the Tri-States, this is KHQA Sports.
And tip-top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final, the appetizer course to a 5-star banquet weekend of basketball goodness. Close calls tonight, the order of the day, and we had plenty of great action, including the best finish we've seen this year. But first, let's start in the Quad Cities, where the Blue Devils start off hot tonight and end up finishing Alleman late. Hanging on down the stretch to get it done. 46-42 is your final. That is the third straight Western Big Six Conference victory for the Blue Devils and fourth straight victory overall. Leading the way tonight, really good effort from Zach Burry, who had 14 points, 5 rebounds and 4 steals. Connor Mellon with 10 rebounds as the Blue Devils try to keep that streak going tomorrow night at Blue Devil Gym against Hinsdale South. Meanwhile, we take you to Hancock County. How for real are the Illini West Chargers? They've been red hot since Christmas. McComb trying to put him to the test. Blake Louderman doing his thing. Catch and shoot. Goodness, he's fouled late. Oh my goodness, 3-point play for him then. And then more from Louderman. Gets free in the corner. Yeah, can't do that. Buries the 3 right there. More from the Bombers trying to build upon their momentum. DJ Williams, top of the key. Strong take for the 2. And then the Chargers get things going. This was a heavyweight fight tonight. Haymakers back and forth. It starts right there with Braden Bennett wide open for 3. More good ball movement from Illini West. John Hughes' team has caught fire of late. Colton Mellinger with a pull-up J right here. And then how about this on the break? It's Nolan Ard. You can go Ard or you can go home. He had 20 points in the night. My man Devontae Jackson says on Twitter, Nolan Ard is a POI candidate. Maybe he should be after tonight as Illini West hangs on and beats a really good Macomb team. Final count in this one, 56-54 is how that would end up. Just up the road in Hancock County, Monroe's paying a visit to Reno Pinkston's Titans tonight. A clash of the Titans, if you will. Didn't go very well for Devin Lee Rings and company. Not many great highlights, but the up and under finish right here, a pretty good one. More good ball movement right here as Cole Fox gets the finish as well. Nothing but the bottom of the net, but Monmouth just way too strong in this game from start to finish. Dylan Frieden, oh, he's going to work to the edge and get that done. And then the fastest guy in all of basketball in the state of Illinois, we think, at least if track and field is to be believed, that's Martell Hunter, or football as well, with a breakaway backdoor 2 right here. Monmouth Roseville leaves no doubt about it tonight, beating up on the Titans in this one. 66-27 is your final. And now here's Will.
Well, a battle in this one tonight between two teams that can play some stingy defense. Liberty at Griggsville Perry, both trying to gain some momentum here in the second half of the season. These two teams back and forth and early going, but a lot of Mr. Blewett to start things off. Blewett going to have the ball down in the paint, using that muscle. He'd get that one to go. Blewett again, this time, top of the key. He's going to show you off his mid-range game. Nice looking jumper from him. Griggsville, they'd come back. Levi King, he'd get the ball in the paint as well. Little hook shot from him, get the roll to go. Basket and the foul, he'd make the free throw. Joseph Myers doing some more work. Nice laying from him, but at the end of the night, just too much of this man. Michael Blewett, look at the control. Nice laying. Liberty gets it done, 55-51. Q&D taking on Taylorville out at the Jacksonville Bowl. Going to pick this one up in the third quarter. Q&D down as much as 12. They'd be brought back. Carter Cramsey, he'd hit from 3 right there. Again, Mr. Cramsey, the freshman, going to be doing some work. He'd bring him back all the way within 4. Taylorville just too strong at the end. Cole Sheedy laying underneath the hoop. Raiders, they're going to fall in this one tonight, 49-42. A few scores around Illinois for you. Unity falls to Central. Another big win for Central. Cole Phillips, 23 in that one. North Fulton, they'd fall to Rushville Industry, 41-38. New Berlin down by Payson, 69-43. Brown County, a loser tonight over North Green. Jerseyville, they beat up on Pittsfield 60-42. Wade Smith, 26 in that ball game. He joins the 1,000-point club. And Quincy Homeschoolers, they would beat Pathway 59-35. Out to Keokuk we go. The Chiefs taking on Mount Pleasant. Early on, Johnny Dahl doing Johnny Dahl things. Look at the little head fake. He's going to pull up. Mid-range game from him. Nothing but the bottom of the cup right there. Dahl going to be in transition here. He's going to find his buddy Joel Howerwin for the nice lay-in. Sean Longshore is going to cap this one off. Downtown 3 here. Chiefs go on to win 60-56. Brant Ames, 14 points in that one. Over to you, Chris.
The rest of the goings-on in Southeast Iowa, not so good tonight. Holy Trinity kind of flat as they lose to Danville 64-44. Danville coming to our shootout in 2 weeks against Quincy Notre Dame. Also tonight, Xavier Williams and company take care of Holy Trinity in this ball game as we move on to the BND Holy Trinity score, as you see right there, with 35 points. It was 73-52. Game of the night tonight. Monroe City looking for its 12th win of the season. Haven't done that in a decade. Here come the Panthers against Highland in the consolation championship tonight against Highland. Early on, great steal right there by Taryn Ritter. Kyle Fulton with a blind lead for Jonathan Shuck. More to come right here. When Michael Speaks goes to the bucket, people listen. Michael Speaks, great take for him. Back the other direction, though, in a first half that was nip and tuck. It's Jack Nyson. Pretty finish at the hole as he gets the little teardrop to fall. Grant O'Brien, who had a big night with 18 points, going to answer at the other end as Monroe City would build a 4-point lead. Austin Richmiller doing his best to level the scoreboard right here. The big fella inside fighting hard, doing Boogie Cousin types things right here. 25 seconds left in the ball game. Highland down 50-45. Here come the Cougars. First, Michael Scoggin with 18 seconds left makes it up 50-48 lead. Monroe City would hit one of two free throws. Again, Highland with the ball. Check out Sammy Porter from the top of the key to tie this thing up at 51 apiece. Monroe City, though, with 9 seconds left on the clock. Monroe City's going to have a chance to try to win this thing going away. Full court, they've got to go. Kyle Fulton's going to bring it up. Going to find Grant O'Brien, who had the hot hand. Not so hot here. Ball game, overtime, no! Look at this, great finish by Fultron. Kyle Fulton at the buzzer to win it. Monroe City gets it done and takes the consolation championship in fantastic fashion. 53-51, think you'll see that one again on Sensational 7. Elsewhere on the scoreboard tonight in the game just completed, our man John Arnett lead North Shelby to third place at the North Shelby tournament over Scotland County 55-42, 15 points for Arnett on the night. Also in Missouri tonight, Macon falls just short of winning its own tournament championship as Mexico, the Bulldogs rally and win 69-65 there. Elsewhere on the docket tonight, Centralia knocks off South Shelby for third place, and in the consolation championship, it was Brookfield getting felled by Moberly. 60-24 was your final there. Onward and upward we go. Two things in America's hometown are very popular: basketball and playing I Stole Your Nose. That's a great game. Early on in this game, tell you what, who was having a great game? Eric Hugenberg, Thy Name is Dominance. Early on, that's good stuff. And then why would you ever leave this kid open? He pures this three like his name was Steph Curry right here. Big night as well from Dylan Powell. Check him out here on the body up. Huge numbers for that kid. 30 points, 15 rebounds. He is an absolute beast. More from Hugenberg right here. Wide open. Are you not entertained? That kid letting fly. Everybody hitting jumpers from there on out. Marshall finally decides to guard Eric Hugenberg, and here comes Trayvon Jones. He's got a smooth lefty jump shot as well working right there. Pretty stuff from him. Again, Dylan Powell was the story of the night. Beastly tonight as he cleans up eventually right here. Hannibal gets a big-time win over Marshall. These guys red hot as well. 81-59 was your final. Elsewhere on the docket tonight, we've got more for you on the girls' side of things. Marion County knocked off for third place at the North Shelby tournament by Schuyler County. Devin Johnson with 10 points there. Been wanting to talk about this girl all season long. Freshman Khaleesi Bear. She's the mother of dragons, or at least some Game of Thrones reference. Gotta love the name Khaleesi. That's fantastic. 49-34 your final. Scotland County gets the victory there. Also on the docket tonight, the Mark Twain girls all over Canton in the consolation championship of the Lenzini. Mackenzie Grossman with 23 points on the night. A couple of scores from Southeast Iowa. Holy Trinity gets a big-time win over Danville. 47-43 was your final. And a great effort tonight for Central Lee, who falls just short against Burlington Notre Dame. Does hold BND to less than 80 points, so great effort there. Will, more for you.
Keokuk girls hosting Mount Pleasant as well tonight. Early on, going to be Lake and Bolts. Look at her directing traffic. She's going to take this one to the cup. Nice lay-in from her. She finished with 14 points tonight. Bolts then going to be in transition. Nice chest pass right there to Mackenzie Pesley. She lay in, get the tough lay in to go. Fall down, but she'd get back up. Trinity Jeffers, she is going to get the rebound right here. Watch the nice little scoop lay in from her. Keokuk's going to get it done, 55-49. Chris?
How about the third place game tonight at the Lenzini? It is Clark County and Bowling Green. Brian Kimes' team trying to hold off a very spirited effort from the Clark County Lady Indians. We're going to find Jenna Houston, and she is going to Houston in this one. It's an old Dean Martin tune, I think. Great bucket for her, knocking one off the window. Then Hunter Kirchner giving her team the early lead. I tell you what, though, Bowling Green not daunted in this one. Tara Schuckenbach Schuckenbrock, I should say, has been a monster all week long. Huge numbers again tonight, leading her team with 12 points as they get the victory and hold off Clark County. Final count in this one was 38-33 for third place. Also, one other score to pass along in the night in volleyball. Ohio State, the number 15 team in the country, comes in and beats Quincy University in straight games. 3-0 was your final there. Hey, we've got a monster overtime tomorrow night. We're going to try to set a record for games covered, maybe 19, maybe upwards of 20. You want to tune in at 10:30 and see it all. We got tournament finals. We got college stuff. It's going to be good. 10:30 right here. We'll see you then, everybody.